hereby call the June 6th, 2023 meeting into order. We will begin with an invocation by Councilmember Cox and the Pledge of Allegiance to be led by Councilmember Scott.
Point pray. Dear Heavenly Father, we just thank you for the opportunity to be here. Lord, and we just ask that you be with us as we go through this meeting, Lord. We're here to make the best decisions for our community, and we put a lot of time, effort, thought, and discussion into each one of these decisions, God. And we just pray that you give us the discernment to always make the right decision, Lord. And we just ask that you continue to bless every family that's represented here tonight, Lord. Be with us as we go home, with safe travel versus home, and take us to places tomorrow that you would have us to be. Again, we thank you for all the blessings, and we just ask that you guide, direct, protect each one of us. In your precious name we pray. Amen.
Stand and raise the flag. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We have something we really like to do here, and this is honor someone who has earned their Eagle Scout badge. Maverick Philbrick, if you would join me at the podium. I'm not going to say anything about your height. Stretch. Proclamation of recognition presented to Maverick Philbrick in recognition of achievement of Eagle Scout rank. Whereas the Boy Scouts of America was founded on February 8, 1910, and has grown to be a vital force in the development of youth through its many programs which encourage the ability of its members to do things for themselves and others. And whereas one of the major objectives in the Scouting program is to develop citizenship through community involvement, and in addition to working for citizenship merit badges, Scouts are actively involved in community service projects such as the Salvation Army Christmas Bag Campaign, cleanup projects, paper drives, civic ceremonies, and parades. And whereas we appreciate the achievements and service of Eagle Scout Maverick Philbrick, a resident of the community and a member of Troop 486, now therefore I, Russ Carpenter, Mayor of Richmond Hill, do tender this proclamation of recognition to Eagle Scout Philbrick for successfully achieving the rank of Eagle Scout. Congratulations. Thank you. Maverick also graduated from Richmond Hill High School. So where are you going to school?
This was a solid down to
Oh, okay. Didn't you tell me with your family, you're one of the shorter ones and like with your cousins as well?
Yeah.
Thank you. Next up, we have approval of tonight's agenda. Is there a motion to approve?
I'll make a motion to approve the agenda.
Motion to approved by Councilmember Scholar. Is there a second? Second by Councilmember Cox. All in favor? Motion carries. Next up is approval of the consent agenda. Is there a motion to approve?
Make a motion to approve.
Motion to approve by Councilmember Cox. Is there a second? Second by Councilmember Ward. All in favor? Motion carries. Next on the agenda is finance.
really, these two items go together, but the first item is to approve or disapprove the purchase of a Belgian Pelican sweeper from the Environmental Products Group, plus the extended warranty for a year or two in the amount of $279,880. This was bid out, we posted the bid on the city's website and Georgia Procurement Registry for about a month. We received one bid, EOM, said that they met specifications, so they recommended approval of the purchase.
Council, any questions? This has long been a need. It's a good thing. Council, is there approval? Is there a motion to approve?
I'll make a motion to approve.
Motion to approve by Councilmember Ward. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Second by Councilmember Scholar. All in favor? Motion carries.
And the second item is to disapprove the budget amendment to increase the street sweeper project in the amount of $100,000. Originally, we budgeted $185,000 for the sweeper, and this will cover that excess. And that's coming from reserve, so we have this false.
Council, any discussion? Is there a motion to approve?
Motion approved.
Motion to approve by Councilmember Cox. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Second by Councilmember Ward. All in favor? Motion carries. Next up, planning and zoning.
Good evening, council. First item we have tonight, if you recall, at the last meeting for the Board of Zoning Appeals, we had an item that was tabled that we need to vote on. Approval, disapproval of the petition filed with the City of Richmond Hill by Brandon and Crystal East, requesting a variance to Article 12, Section 12.5A, fences and walls of the Unified Development Ordinance for the property located at 15 Valley Oak Drive, map and parcel 0464-180. Property is on PUD, Plan Unit Development. I know Councilman Ward wasn't here for the public hearing, so
He will be recusing himself from this vote.
So in your packet is all the information from the previous meeting. You'll see in there the items that was presented to the building department as to where the fence would be located. There's a drawing in your packet. But the fence ended up being located in the utility easement. There wasn't any inspections called, and that it was called after the fact. I can answer any questions you have. The applicant is here, Brandon East, if you don't have any questions for him.
Council, you have any questions for Randy? Do you have any questions for Mr. Neese? This is a tough decision. I'm glad I don't have a vote. This is one of the times I'm glad. But nonetheless, however which way it goes, I'm sure the council has very thoughtfully considered this, balancing Mr. Neese's property rights with the zoning ordinances and the good of the community as a whole. Council, is there a motion to approve or disapprove?
Mayor, let me just say that 9 days out of 10, this is a great job. This is the 10th day when it's not such a great job, for a lot of reasons, but I'll make a motion we deny the variance.
Motion to deny by Councilmember Scholar. Is there a second?
I agree with Councilman Scholar, this is a tough one, but that's something.
Second. All in favor of the denial? The motion is denied.
All right, we're back in city council, and the first item I have is the ARB Planning Commission report. So the ARB met on May 18th, and they approved some revised building elevations for Trace Hartridge with Richmond Hill Climate Storage. That's the track behind where the A1 Hotel used to be. That's the indoor storage units. They also approved the building elevations for Coastal Wrench Services. They own a property behind the old Ford auto sales. There's 3 buildings there. There's one that's actually on Rosemont, and then they own the front one and an old house. So the house that's on Rosemont, they're gonna paint it white, do the black shutters and all that. They'll be coming back at a later date for some improvements and remodeling to be done on the old Ford auto sales building and the other house by the car wash.
That'd be welcome.
So that'd be in the future. And the third item the ARB looked at was building elevations for Coastal Empire Real Estate Team. That is the actual one on Rosemont Street. It's the same company. They actually tabled the second one for Coastal Wrench because he was gonna make some changes and come back. So the third one was the disapproval of the elevation for that house behind the Ford offices.
Guys, any questions about the verbal report?
For Planning Commission, they didn't have any agenda items on May 8th, but on May 22nd, they met and they approved the revised site plan and the revised building elevations for Triple E Land Company, Lot 12, Ford Park of Commerce and off of Thunderbird Drive. Lamar Smith had previously come in and was gonna build a spec building, warehouse. But now he's got a tenant, so they had to make some revisions, so they came back before Planning Commission, and both of those were approved.
Guys, any questions about the planning commission verbal report?
And then the last item I have for you is the disapproval of a resolution to adopt an update to the City of Richmond Hill 2018 to 2028 comprehensive plan. So we've been over this quite a few times and had all the public hearings, and Ed DiTomaso's here to help us through the process if y'all have any questions for it. But today is the day to vote to adopt it.
Council, before we adopt, do you have any questions for Ed? Ed, you've done a good job. Thank you. Is there a motion to approve?
I make a motion, we approve the resolution to adopt the update.
Motion to approve by Councilmember Scholar. Is there a second? Second by Councilmember Cox. All in favor? Motion carries.
That's all I have for tonight. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. No new business. Say that. 2 communications. First of all, our next council meeting will be Wednesday, July 5th, due to the July 4th holiday, which falls on a Tuesday night. Here, and we already approved that back in December with our calendar. And then next up is our annual Independence Day celebration, which will be held on Saturday, July 1st, beginning at 4 p.m., culminating in the fireworks around 9:30 p.m. that night. And you can go to richmondhill-georgia.gov for more details. And we do have city manager with a couple of items.
Yes, sir. The first one I have is the disapproval of allocating $158,909.24 in roaming funding, $47,672.77 matching city funds, and $261,711 of the 2023 SPOS funding. These are for the improvements on Timber Trail, Osprey, and Piercefield. You kind of see the dollar. The package of dollar amounts broken down by street. Timber Trail is the largest chunk of that, so we will move forward with those. Randy does a good job kind of putting this together.
And the list is usually includes more streets, but obviously the Timber Trail repavement has taken a lot of our LMIC funds for that. Is there a motion, or are there any questions? Is there a motion to approve?
Motion approved.
Motion to approve by Councilmember Cox. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Second by Councilmember Ward. All in favor? The motion carries.
Second item I have is disapproval of Sterling Creek road painting project. That's the one we talked a little bit about the workshop for $157,400. This is from where the pavement is all the way to the plant. We're going to wait and get approval on this. We're not going to do it just yet. We're kind of waiting until the timbering kind of is done, so then we're tearing that road up. So we wanted to go ahead because we don't have meetings once a month, have that ready to go. So I'll really quick get through that.
Council, any questions?
Chris, when do you think that timbering will be finished?
All weather driven. I'm gonna make sure it's good dry before they get through there, because they may try to mess in the back and build that up in the front where it is.
Council, any other questions? Is there a motion to approve?
I'll make a motion to approve.
Motion to approve by Councilmember Scholar. Is there a second? Second by Councilmember Cox. All in favor? Motion carries. I didn't see anybody out here, but just to make sure on public comment, Dan Collins. Sir, are you here? Is Dan Collins here for public comment? Let the record show Mr. Collins is not present. Council, do you have anything before we close for a legal close? Hearing none, I believe Councilmember Moore has the motion to make. Yes.
This mayor and council now enter into a closed session as allowed by OCGA and pursuant to advice by the city attorney for the purpose of discussing the following legal matters. That this body in open session adopt a resolution authorizing and directing the mayor or presiding officer to execute an affidavit in compliance with OCGA 50-14-4, and that this body ratify the actions of the council taken in closed session and confirm that the subject matters of the closed sessions were within exceptions permitted by the open meetings law. Said resolution to be in the form as attached hereto.
Motion made by Councilmember Ward to go into closed session. Is there a second?
A second.
Second by Councilmember Cox. All in favor? We are now in closed session. We will stay here. We would invite anybody not pertinent to this discussion